The common wolf is a large predator of the canine family. The gray wolf is the master of the tundra and taiga, a hardy and very intelligent animal. Externally, the gray wolf is very similar to the dog, which is not surprising because these animals have a common ancestor. However, the wolf looks significantly larger. Wolf body length can reach 110 to 160 centimeters, the tail length up to 52 centimeters, height at withers ranges from 60 to 90 centimeters, and body weight of this wild predator can reach up to 80 kilograms. There were cases when the weight of individual wolves exceeded 92 kilograms. The average weight of wolves ranges from 30 to 65 kilograms. The size and weight of wolves depend on geographic location. The colder the climate, the larger the animal. Males are always larger than females. Animal wolf has a thick, fairly long and warm fur, which consists of 2 layers. In connection with this, wolf looks larger. The first layer of wolf fur is tougher and protects against dirt. The second is a waterproof undercoat, which protects the wolf from the cold and various extremes of nature. The gray wolf animal is very hardy. The wolf looks menacing and dangerous beast, has a strong muscular body, tall strong paws, and a large broad-bellied head with sharp ears. The wolf's elongated and large muzzle with dark stripes is matched by almost white cheeks and light spots in the eye area. The wolf's massive muzzle is also very expressive. The tail of the gray wolf is quite long and is usually downward. By its movement and position, one can judge the predator's mood. The wolf has a completely different coloration, depending on the habitat. In the forests it is gray-brown in color. In the tundra it is lighter, almost white. In the desert, it is grayish-reddish. There are even white individuals, which are found in the Arctic, as well as red or almost black. The undercoat of the beast is always gray. What is the difference between a wolf and a dog? The common wolf differs from the dog not only externally, but also by its tracks. The gray wolf's tracks are smoother than those of dogs and form an almost straight line. Also, the wolf has a different length of trace, which is 9 to 11 centimeters and 6 to 7 centimeters wide. In wolf it is 7 to 9 centimeters and 5 to 6 centimeters. The wolf's 2 middle toes are more forward, the toes are not spread out and form a much more embossed footprint than in a dog. The wolf is the most common terrestrial predator. This wild animal has a wide range of habitat. The wolf lives mostly in cold countries and in a variety of landscapes. In forests, steppes, deserts, taiga, tundra, forest steppe, and at the foot of mountains. Wolves inhabit many parts of Europe from Russia to Portugal, Asia from Korea to Georgia, and North America from Alaska to Mexico. Larger wolves inhabit the tundra and smaller wolves inhabit the southern regions. Curiously, in Russia the wolf is absent only on Sakhalin Island. The wolf is a territorial animal. Wolf packs live in conquered areas, the borders of which are marked with tags. In summer, when the wolf pack disintegrates, the occupied territory is divided into several plots. The best of them is occupied by the main pair, and the rest of the wolves switch to a nomadic lifestyle. A wolf is a social animal. Therefore, wolves live in packs, they hunt, play and even hull together. A wolf pack is a family group that consists of animals of different ages, and can number from 3 to 40 individuals. The pack is led by the pack leader, or the pack master, which is the dominant male wolf. It is the smartest, wisest and strongest male in the wolf pack. The pack leader has a girlfriend, the dominant female. Together they form a pair, thereby uniting other wolves around them. This is the wolf pack. A wolf pack has its own hierarchy. The leader of the pack has unquestionable authority. He is a wise leader, and he is friendly to all members of the pack. But a wolf meets strangers aggressively. There is often a beta male in the pack, the most likely successor to the leader. Usually it is a common son of the leading pair or a brother of the leading male. The aspirant to the head of the pack periodically demonstrates aggression to the alpha male, as if checking his status, as if ready to take his place at any moment. A wolf that has left the pack on its own or has been driven away is called a lone wolf. Such animals have every chance to create their own pack. Wolves live their lives relying on their senses. They use those senses to hunt and communicate with other wolves. The animal's excellent hearing allows them to hear a howling wolf 7 kilometers away. Their sense of smell is 100 times stronger than that of humans. The gray wolf is able to run at a speed of 55 kilometers per hour. Wolves live in packs, and each pack has its own hunting area, which animals carefully guard from other wolves. In a pack where the leader keeps order, wolves live peacefully and do not fight. Skirmishes occur with strangers and lone wolves who have violated the boundary of the area. Each wolf pack has its own territory and hunts only in it. Masters carefully guard and mark their territory, leaving scratches on fallen trees or old stumps. Thus, they make it clear that they'd better stay away. Uninvited guests are punished, such are the brutal laws of the wolf pack. The wolf howl heard around is a way to signal that the territory is already occupied. The size of the family territory of the common wolf depends on the landscape and varies from 50 to 1,500 square kilometers. The survival of the pack depends on the size of its hunting grounds, so wolves protect them carefully. If there is more than enough food on a family hunting ground, several generations of wolves will live in the same area. The largest hunting grounds of wolves are found in open landscapes of tundra and steppe and amount to 1,000 to 1,250 square kilometers. In the forest zone they are much smaller, 200 to 250 square kilometers. When wolves do not have young cubs, they roam. Wolves wander both in packs and alone. As a result of wandering, animals sometimes appear in areas where wolves have not been seen for several years. During a night, wolves travel up to 70 kilometers in a single night. Gray wolves gather in packs in winter. If the snow is deep, wolves in a pack march in single file. Each animal follows one another, treading on the same trail wherever possible. The wolf is very cunning. Therefore, it is very difficult to know from the tracks how many wolves are in the pack. Why do wolves howl? Wolves howl because howling is their way of communicating with each other. With the help of howling, wolves find out where their family members are, announce the capture of prey and capture of territory, or just to communicate with kin. Wolves usually howl in the late evening hours. Throughout the year, wolves howl most often in winter, when the number of pack members reaches its maximum. Wolves begin to howl more actively towards the end of summer and the beginning of fall, and when pups are mastering the family area and begin to move its territory. The wolf is an unpretentious predator. The main diet of the common wolf includes large ungulate animals, deer, elk, saiga, sheep and goats. But the wolf also eats hares, various rodents and birds, because he is undemanding. Sometimes wolves may eat dead pack members. Large concentrations of livestock attract wild and predatory wolves. Therefore, it is common to come across a gray wolf near farms. The wolf feeds on meat, so on average it needs 3 to 4.5 kilograms of meat per day. Wolves hoard their food. When satiated, the animal wolf buries the remaining pieces of meat. Wolves can do without food for more than 2 weeks. In summer, the wolf's diet includes plant foods, so in summer the wolf also eats fruits and berries. The wolf's hunting principles are very diverse. In winter, wolves hunt collectively on large ungulates. This type of hunting is used by wolves in the winter. The main advantage of wolf hunting in winter is the presence of snow cover, on which he easily moves. The snow makes it much more difficult for ungulates to get away from the wolf, a wild and predatory animal. Curiously, collective wolf hunting involves a division of duties. Part of the pack participates in the chase for prey, and the other part cuts the prey's path. When hunting, a wolf's nose is the main advisor. It tells the wild predator where to look for prey. Wolves can smell even a small animal, which is a couple of kilometers away from them. It is with the help of their keen sense of smell that wolves can chase their prey along their tracks. The wolf hunts almost silently. The wolf's main weapon is its teeth. With its 5 centimeters long sharp fangs, the wolf holds and drags its prey, and with the rest of its teeth it cuts its prey. The wolf's teeth are not only its weapon, but also its defense, so their loss is devastating for the animal. Particularly large ungulates are killed by wolves, attacking as a pack and attacking until their prey falls. The leader and his females have the right to eat their prey, and they eat the best pieces of the carcass. A wolf hunts very carefully, stealthily sneaking up on an animal, grabbing it by the throat and dropping it on the ground with a nimble jump. He can sit in an ambush for hours and wait for his prey for a whole day. Often they may follow a herd of ungulates. Predators do not give away their presence, but wait for a convenient moment to attack. Wolves are very cunning. They stop chasing and let their prey go far ahead. When their prey slows down, the wolf attacks again. It is not uncommon for wolves to attack foxes, but most often they do not eat them. When attacking a herd of livestock, wolves can distract dogs. Part of the wolf pack attacks the dogs and the rest attacks the herd. Wolves are very good at navigating the terrain. Many packs use the same areas of territory to drive their prey into a dead end. When hunting rodents, the wolf jumps on its prey, presses it with its paw and eats it. This hunting technique is common to wolves in summer. In summer, the pack splits up and predators live alone or in small groups. Wolves feed on a variety of animals using practiced hunting techniques. In summertime, the wolf mostly feeds on hares. But even with all the calculated moves and deft maneuvers in the hunt, it does not always end successfully. Wolf's den is a den where wolf cubs are bred by wolves. Wolves make their lairs in secluded places. The place must have a good overview. Often wolves use empty burrows of other animals as a den. Wolves breed annually in January-February, with their first breeding season coming at the age of 2 to 3 years. A wolf's gestation period is about 2 months. In the spring, wolf cubs are born in the den. Usually the female gives birth to 4 to 8 wolf cubs. Wolf cubs are born deaf and blind, and for the first few days of their life, the wolf cubs are always around. They start to see and hear at about 10 to 12 days of life. After 3 weeks, the wolf cubs come out of the den for the first time and start tasting meat at the same time. The whole pack takes part in raising and rearing the cubs. Wolves bring the best meat to the den with the cubs. Young wolf cubs have a grayish-brown color that changes with age. At the age of 2 months, the wolf cubs leave the den, but they still stay near the den. Such places are protected by vegetation from prying eyes. Wolf pups learn the basics of hunting, attacking shrews and mice. Wolf cubs grow quickly and their weight increases almost 30 times in the first 4 months. Newborn wolf cubs have blue eyes. At the age of 8 months, the eyes of wolf cubs change to yellow. By the end of the first winter after birth, the cubs reach adult size. The common wolf lives 12 to 15 years. Wolves are needed to regulate the population of large ungulates. Wolves are also a kind of sanitarians because by killing sick animals, wolves do not allow diseases to spread. Hunting weak animals promotes the survival of the strongest.